Oh. 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 Well, hey, UK, how's it going? Holy fuck.
I thought I'd better jump in because it's been a couple of days. Otherwise, you're going to have to go and get some counselling for being depressed. I've been about, Myron, just sorting some shit out, and yeah, things at home have been a bit difficult past couple of days with Daisy and all that kind of stuff, and all the other shit I have to deal with.
I understand, like, it's in the way of this.
Being the maintenance man that I am, I used to be a husband and a father and and all that stuff, but now I'm just a maintenance man. They might make a movie about me one day, like the Lawnmower Man. What was that, man? What was that called? The Lawnmower Man. Yeah, remember that? Is it Lawnmower Man? Remember when the it's an old, I think that's Nicolas Cage or someone, and he becomes trapped in like a electronic world where he attacks everyone. I don't know. Lawnmower Man. That's it. It's called the Lawnmower. I think it's a 1980s film. Either that or the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or here's Johnny. I could be the next one. How you doing? I know you look quite suave last night. You must have been out on a date.
No.
Your hair was nice. You had a nice clean t-shirt on. You look quite suave.
Well, yesterday was Monday, and I usually have a shower on Mondays.
Not this morning.
I have 2 a week.
I try to shower every day, but not just for hygienic reasons, just for it helps with my joints. You know, like the hot water. I got a power shower, so just put the hot water on, sit there for ages, and it kind of rejuvenates my joints, so I can move a bit easier. It's like the oiling my body up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can move a little bit more freely for a little while, for about 2 or 3 hours. Yeah. Fucking hell. Do you know what? Never go on Amazon when you've had a drink. There's been a printer. I know it sounds a bit bizarre. There's a special photographic printer I've been after for a while. It's supposed to be one of the best ones you can get. So I do like doing photography, not pornography. Well, that as well.
Highball Hunter. Okay, go ahead. I just said Highball Hunter.
Oh, okay, yeah. And I've got to. It's like I've got to bought a fucking Maserati, and there's no fucking gas for it. They've sent me a top of the range printer. I bought this top of the range printer. I was really, when I bought it and I realised the next day, I thought, oh fuck, should I cancel it? Should I cancel it? But I've been wanting this printer for nearly about 6 months. It's sold out. As soon as one comes on the market, it's sold. And I had an opportunity of buying it and paying in 12 installments, interest free. I mean, rude to say no. So I've got it. I've set it all up today. And there's no fucking. They normally always Epson send you a pack of paper, photo paper to test it out on. I've got to order the fucking paper. Cunts. I'm really annoyed about it. I'm going to ring up Epson tomorrow and try and blag a load of photo quality paper out of them. But I'll do my best.
Well, I don't know why you didn't have any paper to begin with.
No, it's just you know, like for photo prints, like you see in galleries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I can't quite do a print that big as what you got in the background there, but I can do like up to 10 meters long, A3 wide side. I can print on T-shirts, do thermal printing, and all that kind of stuff. So I've got a bit of creative side of me sometimes.
That's 5 foot by 3 foot.
Yeah, I know. I don't think I'll go that big. That's the same size as my my Russian flag and my England flag.
Yeah. Easy, Josh, give me that one.
Good evening, Bow Hunter. Good to see him. Oh, here we go, Ronan. No, Ronan. Hang on a minute. That's a flag. Oops. What's going on there? There we go. There, like that. They're coming in thick and fast now, Myron, Bohunter, and Ronan. The 801 next, and Jason, no doubt. Just mention the word. What's that wordle?
Hey, Ronan. I've been playing poker with fucking Ukrainians from the Ukraine, and if it was that bad over there, I don't think they'd be playing poker online.
No one can get one over you, Myron. Honestly, I know. I've just been looking at some other things. Funny enough, talking about that, I had the delivery guy from Amazon that bought my printer today, and I was talking to him, and I fucked up a little bit. I'm quite good at working out people's nationalities, and I thought this guy was either Brazilian or Portuguese. And I started speaking to him in Spanish. He looked at me. Right? I goes, I spoke, what, you Brazilian? He goes, no, I'm from Poland. I fucked up there then. And we were laughing about it. And I go, and he goes, because he came in and he saw my flag. He goes, are you Russian? I said, no, my great-grandfather was. I goes, you're Polish, then? He goes, yeah. He goes, I goes, look, be honest with me. Like, I would not judge you, right? It's your decision. You say, you know, everyone's entitled to their point of view. And I'm that type of person, not like some of them will scream and have a meltdown. If you've got a different view to me, then that's good. But it's when we can talk about our different views and come to like a happy medium to live in peace. That's the thing. Because, yeah, I agree. I said, look, so tell me really. So you're Polish. What's the views over in Poland about all the refugees there coming from Ukraine? He goes, we fucking hate it. I said, well, look, what do you mean? Was that just a couple of people or a lot of people? He goes, a lot of people. As I said, is that, I have to ask, is that because of the Second World War where they killed a lot of Polish? He goes, yes, of course. And they're very rude and ignorant people. All they want is give me, give me, give me. And
Oh, they're
yeah,
just
so,
like the French.
pardon?
They're just like the French.
Yeah, it's just like a, I mean, Netherlands, the people in the Netherlands are lovely. I like the people from the Netherlands. They're really funky, nice, happy people. France, don't like. Spain, I like. Some of the Germans that I have met over in Spain, because a lot of them are expats over there, they've been fine, lovely, you know. But it's just the French, and like I said, I don't really know many of you. And the Polish are very, very patriotic. Not one mosque. Not one mosque. No, fucking strangely enough, no terrorism attacks in Poland. Bizarre, that one.
Ronan, I like potato vodka the best. Don't matter where it's fucking made, as long as it's made from potatoes.
Is that Patang? It's like that Irish whiskey made out of potatoes.
No.
Do you know what I'm on about?
I've heard of Putin, yeah.
No, Puchang. Puchang?
No, that's not the pronouncing of it. I know that because I watch Irish people drink. I watched 6 of them get sort of drunk yesterday, drinking straight rye.
I've had it. It's very. It's like. It's not as bad as drinking petrol or gas, but it's very smooth and very warming as it goes down. And that's before I started drinking alcohol, and it's quite a nice thing to try. But the Irish love it. They near enough worship it. The proper homemade stuff.
Yeah.
Pushing. Yeah, there we go. I was right. Pushing.
Pushing.
Yeah. Obviously, Ronnie, you've had it. I take it. The ones I've had is smooth, really, really smooth. I think I've only had it as a shot. You can only drink. I think you can only drink it as a shot. I don't know. Maybe people do use mixers.
Rascal, how's it going?
Oh my goodness me! I told you they're all coming out of the woodwork tonight. We're getting an all-star crew in the chat log tonight. Evening, Rascal. Or shall I say the D word? Seems to doctor me. No, I won't do that.
Dolores, Deborah, Daisy.
No, fuck that. I wouldn't be talking to her. I can't go
Donna.
to one Daisy.
Donna. Delilah. Oh, she's from over there too, so it might be
Deirdre.
Well, I know it ain't oh yeah, she's English, not Irish. So fuck the final. You said his real name on here, Rascal.
No, she's done it before. I don't care.
Yeah, but she's got to be trained.
Oh yeah.
You can't be like you and your girls. You can't just let people get away with everything. Look at what the fucking liberals are doing because the rest of the world is letting them get away with it. I think we should all just fucking band up and walk down or drive down to Ontario. I wouldn't be able to do it, but anybody that could afford it should just go down there to Ottawa and say, hey, you cocksuckers, we're here to change the government.
It's all kicking off in England at the moment, Myra, with Boris, because he's lied yet again about a scandal. There's quite a few scandals going on in. Well, there's always a scandal going on. there's always a scandal going on in every government. But this one's about. When we had the thing about do as I do as I say, not as I do, when we had the lockdown and they had all the parties. And then you had the opposition from the Labour Party, Keir Starmer, going, you should be sacked. You should leave government now for lying while we all had lockdowns. And then it turns out that this guy shouting and screaming, you should be sacked, you should not be a prime minister, also did it himself.
Yeah, we got the same sort of bullshit.
It's all a bullshit. And so what's happening now at the moment is, after one thing after fucking another, there's a lot of sexual scandals going on at the moment, where this member of parliament in the Conservative Parliament, which is our current government, had been, when he gets a little bit drunk, he's been groping other fellow men in the club, in the, like when they go for a beer and everything in the House of Commons, touching them all up. and so
pussies there probably let him. I'd have given him a fucking shot in the mouth.
So he denied all knowledge of it, and now sacked him. But he said if I'd have known, he wouldn't have been there. But apparently he did know. It's been proven he did know. And now he says, oh, did I? Oh, I can't remember. Now everyone's calling for him to be fucked off by the weekend. We'll wait and see.
God, it won't happen.
Well, do you know what?
What do you think will happen living in a fucking dream world?
Oh, yeah, I know. I did, like I said, I went to school with a fucker when I was a little kid. And because of his nutty nature and he's more like us compared to the rest of the fucking snobby cunts out there, I did support him. But since he's been in government and of late, I've just gone right off him, especially all his climate control stuff and the fuel going up. And he's got absolute spare billions of pounds of our money being sent over to Ukraine for all the other bullshit that's going on. I'm just out of loss. Politically in limbo. I would never fucking vote for Labour, the opposition. So basically, like I said before, because Boris is a Conservative, I'm a Conservative. They are basically like the Republicans, and then you've got the other lot, like the Biden fucking wankers, the Democrats, that want to let all the immigrants in and open the borders and everything. There's just nothing out there at the moment. There's just nothing out there. It's just a real shit show at the moment going on here. 100 new friends? Is that all? Listen, Rascal, go on YouTube and just type in Dover or TW or there's loads of people that are doing Steve New. There's loads of people that are doing daily videos that are down at the docks in Dover. You're getting between 3 to 1,000 a day. That's on average, I reckon, with all the other things, 7,000 a week, which is like 28,000, 30,000 a month that we're having to home and feed and give luxurious houses to. So don't start me off on that one, Rascal. You're way under. You're like a Conservative government MP there, giving out the figures, how many are really coming in. It's a lot higher than that, trust me. Then you've got scam marriages, fake visas, fake passports, fake marriages.
Well, a scam marriage and a fake marriage are the same thing. Don't double up.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. Sorry. I was getting a little bit too passionate there. Why not? Oh, dear. They're all fuckers, aren't they? They're just all fuckers. Anyway, they're all right. They'll be okay. They don't have to worry about heating or driving around or fuel and everything. Be nice for the fuel to go. For which? What are you doing? Hang on a second. So my wife's just come home with the kids. And my daughter. Give me that now.
Look, I got spray and Aldi and I got sponges. They're money they found.
Hi, Daisy.
Hello, Myron.
£6.47.
Hi, Pasha. Hi, Paloma.
Why's mine got a weed?
Hi, Claire.
It's not. It's a mushroom and weed.
It's weed.
It's a mind freedom flag.
Weed.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh, dear.
Look, I got these and I'm going to clean up Marty's room so I can sleep in it.
Come in then. Come here. Do you want to say hello? Oh, lovely. Sit up then. You want to say
3
that's my
pounds?
rent?
That sounds like it's pretty heavy. I pay. Oh, look.
Ow.
Where's it?
Wow.
Look at that. Less than $1.
What is it?
Scottish
is it?
salmon. Salmon. Scottish salmon.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Less than
Okay.
$1.
What's the matter with it? Out of date?
No, it's still in date. They just marked it down. Do you know what I like to do sometimes? See that sticker? I peel the sticker off. And when I go to the store and I see them with 30%, I put the sticker on 75. Hang on a second. Oh.
Yeah, rascals. He did say it's weed. She doesn't know about the shrooms, obviously.
Kids get really excited over a military plane. We're getting a lot of, just over the past 2 or 3 weeks, 4 weeks, we're getting a lot of large military planes doing exercises over our area at the moment. Daisy, out. You're not allowed in here.
I don't, because I actually cut myself when I see a plane like that.
Go on. Out.
Person allowed on the bike ride?
No. What?
Well, Mummy said
It's
Mummy
8:30.
said allowed.
Get out with that thing.
Now Pete, my leg come back. That's so quick.
Quick, go now then.
Yeah. Love you.
Oh, just for the peace and quiet.
This is so nice now.
Do you know what, as soon as I came in here, Myron, and I'm talking to you, I thought they had like these demisters, spray water things,
Yeah.
and they're spraying it everywhere. It's air fresheners that they bought. They bought it with the money they found. They went bowling, like the 10-pin bowling.
Yeah.
They go there,
Daisy didn't find any.
and when they go there, they got these like these coin pusher machines. You know, where you put a coin in at the top and it drops down. There's loads of other coins, and it pushes the prize out.
Yeah.
And they look underneath it. They take it. Where's my
No,
torch?
there's
Oh.
different toys.
And they look underneath it, and they find. Well, how much did you find tonight?
£6.
Which is about $10
47.
in coins underneath on the floor where people have dropped it and it's gone underneath the machine.
Huh.
Every time they go there, they always find quite a bit of money.
Should go with a magnet.
Oh no! Well, no, the magnet I do go with. Where you got 10-pence pieces and 2-pence pieces and 5. I put it in my pocket, and it looks like I'm doing something sexual to the machine. And I go forward, and all the money comes flying towards my crotch, where I got the magnet in my jeans, and it drops down to the bottom. Hey, we can go to one arcade, we can make over $100 within like 20 minutes. All the coins drop down, and the prizes. But you need a special magnet. You need an industrial neodymium magnet, which is a precious earth magnet.
Hey, Julie. How's it going?
Good evening, Judy. And Josh.
Josh ain't there yet.
No, rascal, those claw machines are pathetic. They're programmed to do like 1 in every 50 or 100.
Well, it's the same way the fucking slot machines are in Vegas.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're on a percentage. Yeah, that's true. They're on a percentage payout. Normally on about a 73 or 76% payout. I mean, I've got slot machines behind me, haven't I? I've got 3 actually. I mean, they used to call them one-armed bandits because they fucking rob you.
Yeah. Well, I never played them much because I never won much. Just wasn't lucky on them.
Myron, there's only one winner. But, well, no, that's not true. There's 2 winners. The person behind the bar that keeps an eye on the people, keep pumping their money in it, and they know, I know, by playing my machines, like you get a rough idea that it's due to pay out. And that's why you see the barman. You know, like you go to a bar and they've got one of these fruit machines or slot machines, whatever you want to call them. They keep an eye on them.
There's only 3 in the bar, or 2 in bars in this town.
Bye-bye, love you.
I'll be quick and hurry up. What, you do on a skateboard?
Yeah.
Don't be long, Daisy. All right, take care. Where the hell's Maplethorpe? I'm gonna have to Google that. Sounds like somewhere up north.
I think any guy that's breathing pretty much rascal, you would think he's hot.
What? Oh, I missed. All right, directions. Directions from here to there. It's up north. I know it is. Fuck me. It's 220 miles there, so that's a 440-mile round trip. I don't think so. Actually, I'll tell you what. I might have been there because we once, I think it was a couple of years ago, went to a place called Skegness, which is just down the road from it. So we might have been to that. Do we go to that Maplethorpe Beach?
Yes, we did.
Oh yeah.
On our last day.
Yeah, that's. Was that the 99p burger one I went to?
No, it's not that one. It's where you and Daisy a picture of against that building like this, arms out like that.
So we did go there. Yeah, I thought.
It was a really windy day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice beach.
Yeah, nice beach.
Who's been there? Ryan.
No, it's one of the people in the chat log. So we talk about magnets for the machines and arcades.
Yeah,
So yes, I have been to Maplethorpe without knowing it. I've done most of England and Wales, not so much Scotland.
I think I could be losing some neighbors.
You gonna come in then, slow burner?
What
Yeah, I
is he
didn't dox him. See that? See, that's how you do it at our school. I'd say a text from somebody, slow burner, but it comes up as a different name. Even when I've had a drink, I've had some Spanish brandy tonight and one ale. I still remember not to dox him. It's just YouTube etiquette. YouTube etiquette.
Yeah, they don't even like it when I dox myself, but fuck them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all right with it. Like, I don't really make any enemies. Well, I try not to. and I mean, I must admit though, I mean, I've been in some panels and it can get quite heated, and then the other person would dox them, and then they threaten to come round. It's mainly in America these things happen. They start threatening each other. Well, yeah, come out here, I'm gonna blow your motherfucking head off. I got a magnum sitting on all this stuff. And it can get nasty, but generally, it's just keyboard warrior bullshit. Thank God. Although there's a lot of this shooting going on in America right now. Another massacre. We get them over in Europe as well. But the trouble is, in Europe, they don't like to publicise it because it's not very politically correct.
How's it going with WT?
PDF.
Because I think that's you, WT.
Oh, no, that's not. That's it. Got wrecked by. I remember this guy now. Sorry. Yeah, I remember now. I remember the backstory to it all. Is that all still going on? Is that all still kicking off with that? Surely it's all going on.
I don't know. I don't follow that.
No, neither do I. But I think it was on this channel, wasn't it? That that PDF got wrecked by a train driver.
Yeah, that was on here. I don't know, months or 2 months ago. It'll go on for years until the internet closes down or they die.
I'm not stripping. I'm not going to strip, rascal. You don't want to see that. Not unless you got a couple of lines of decent Charlie and some pills. It's getting hot in here. So I think I have a homemade lamb kebab tonight on a bit of bread with some chilies and some fresh veg. What have you eaten today, Mark? Anything interesting?
Can of chili and toast for breakfast, or maybe it was bread, and just tomatoes on toast for lunch. Had a toasted tomato sandwich.
Like plum tomatoes or tomatoes done in the microwave, then put on toast.
No, they're just fucking washed and cut up. I don't put them in the microwave.
Oh, Rascal's spelling tonight is terrible. What's a kebab? I'm gonna have a kebab.
It's a system of
Yeah, I've never heard of a kaboobs. One's a kaboobs, one's a kebab.
your pronunciation is pretty bad too. You can't get boobs out of that.
Kebabs. All right, okay, kebabs. And a kebabs. Or if you're in Turkey or Greece, it's gyros. They're called gyros, as in a gyro for spinning. GY.
Yeah.
There's even German kebabs now. They're starting to get popular in England, but they're basically like a gyro from Greece. There we go. She's got it. We call them kebabs. Yeah, but you said kebabs. Rascal. With garlic sauce and chili dip, with the long green chilies that have been pickled, cucumber sometimes, a bit of lettuce, tomatoes, some chopped up onions, salad wise, a bit of lettuce. That's the excuse to call them healthy.
Yeah. Mega chippy.
Binley fucking mega chippy. Oh, for fuck's sake. You've not heard of this yet, Myron?
No.
Binley mega chippy. Binley mega chippy. And somebody did that on YouTube. Not YouTube, TikTok. And now you've had people stopping from Australia, Canada, America, France, Germany, coming over just for this fucking this fish and chip shop. They're not English guys that are doing it. Fair play to them. They're Indian and they're doing all right. In a suburb of England, it's not a well-to-do place, kind of a bit of a down and outy kind of place. Without being judgmental when I say that. And so now this place has got fucking queues from the time before they open the doors up, queuing round the corner, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people each day. And you've got some people gone there and reviewed it, and they're just like, what the fuck is this all about? Yeah, and it's just up the road from me. It's about 60 miles away from me. My kids wanted me to take them there, but after seeing a few more reviews, and it's not very good. The locals there are very pissed off, saying, it's rubbish everywhere because you get all these kids coming there doing their TikTok videos because they're outside the Binley fucking mega chip shop. So basically, it's like fish and chips, fried sausages and batter, a few curry things, pies. I don't know if you ever get them over in Canada where you are. These kind of like fast food.
We don't. We get fast food over here, but we don't get Binley.
Oh,
we got Canadian stuff. We grow potatoes here. We don't have to import.
Fucking guess what? We grow potatoes there as well, fucker. And we even catch fish in our own waters, even though the French fucking tried to steal it from us. But so no, Binley Mega Chippy is just it's not like a chain like McDonald's or Wimpy or Burger King. It's a little independent shop out in the middle of nowhere, some backwater. No, the pies. Everyone likes a bit of pie. I mean, steak and ale pie with gravy on a crust with mashed potatoes and either beans or
Yeah, we don't have that too often over here.
no.
No, we don't eat English style over here.
Yeah, never
Too
forget your
bad.
roots. Well, what do you? I mean, what's a say like on a Sunday? Do you have like a in Canada? Do they have like a Sunday? Like in England, we'll have
No,
a
we don't
Sunday.
have Sunday meal.
To have a
Some people
family.
do. We never in my life. We had just a regular. It was just a regular meal on a Sunday. It wasn't nothing fucking special.
Right, slow burner. When was that then? He just sent me a meal of a kebab, a shish on skewers. It looks like beef or could be goats or lamb.
He eats his own.
Yeah, that's nice looking. I don't know. I'll see if I can. I'm gonna send him a picture. I'll send you some pictures in a minute. Slow burner. Give me a minute. So on a Sunday, traditionally, the English, because it's our last day, but you break up on a Friday afternoon after school, after work. Saturdays is like a do whatever you want to do, mostly DIY for most dads. And then Sunday's like a family day where you go out, do things, and come back and you invite your family round for a family meal. And it'll be like either roast chicken, roast pork, roast lamb, roast beef, roast potatoes. Normally we do it in like
Yeah, we don't have all that crap.
no roast parsnips, cauliflower cheese and onions with a Yorkshire pudding, carrots. Usually about five vegetables to go with the meat. And then afterwards, you might, if you can move, and afterwards, if you can move, you might have a dessert. And then we normally fall asleep watching telly in the afternoon, watching a thing called Antiques Roadshow. I mean, it's like
I've
a
seen
British.
that.
Have you really? In England, it's an English thing. Yeah.
They got it in the States too.
So we
I've seen
normally,
it in the States.
so the guys will start arguing, like, so like, and here we have a 16th century painting, oil painting, found in the attic of blah blah blah, and the value of it is extremely high. And then I'll be going, right, that's got to be worth 1.3, and then someone else will go, nah, it's about 900 quid, and it starts an argument, and then whoever wins, it's like a game show. It's fun. It's fun. No, there's been no bloodshed shed over it so far. Duck fat is quite nice. Yeah, duck fat. Yeah. I mean, they're nice and crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside. And then what you do is the gravy you make with the stock from the boiled water of like the vegetables you made. So you make a stock out of it. You have to come over.
Yeah. Hey, pepperoni. How's it going?
And the parsnips you do in honey. You roast them in honey. Cook them and roast them in honey to give them a nice sweet taste. And the cauliflower cheese as well. You have the cauliflower with cheese all melted into it. And I mean, a sauce, not as in you grate the cheese on it. Sauce. So yeah, I do like a Sunday roast. It's like an English breakfast. English like a full English in the morning. It comprises of a few smoky rashers of bacon, some black pudding, a couple of sausages, either plum tomatoes or normal tomatoes cooked. I like plum tomatoes. A couple of slices of fried bread, a couple of slices of normal bread and butter, some baked beans, maybe some hash browns, mushrooms. I'm surprised we don't look like all like the Americans. But English breakfast, you can have it any time. I mean, it's even nice as an evening meal. Sometimes I enjoy it, in the evening. But fried eggs as well, but I like poached eggs. You get about 8 or 9 items on it. So pepperoni, whereabouts are you in the world? Is he Canadian or I mean, pepperoni, it might be Italian. Fried bread. Dipping fried bread in a ruddy yolk, a golden yolk. Yum. Or even, like plum tomatoes on fried bread. Or baked beans on fried bread. Life is for living. Life is for living, so fuck all this plant. This plant life stuff is a load of bollocks. Anyway, it tastes like cardboard. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember before he said South Carolina. Get quite a few exotic people on here, Mike. Well, exotic for me. I mean, USA, Carolina, is quite exotic compared to where I am in England.
I don't consider anybody in North America exotic.
Well, the different lifestyles and where they are and the cultures and the temperatures and the climates and all that kind of stuff.
Well, see, that's just reheating the frickin' bread there, rascal. You should look for a recipe. It's called bannock. And there is a couple of different recipes for it. But you cook it in the frying pan on top of the stove.
There's an Irish one, Myron. I can't remember what it's called right now. Ronan will probably tell me if he's still here. It's where you get a piece of bread and you get an egg and you whisk it up raw and you dip the bread in
French toast.
What do you call it? French toast.
French toast.
No, it's an Irish thing.
When you dip the egg in the bread and then you fry it in the pan,
yeah,
that's called French toast here. I don't care what you call it there. It's called French toast.
I had a mate of mine said he's Irish. He said it's an Irish thing. I mean, I've heard of French toast and what you're talking about now. But maybe the Irish did it as well because they had lack of potatoes. I don't want to say that. Oh, what was it called? It's the same thing. But that's nice. That's a nice dish as well. Nice snack. I have to admit a little dirty secret. Right, so yes, on a Monday in England, we have this special deal that comes out. And this is the only time I take advantage of it. I fucking hate the food otherwise. McDonald's do a thing where they do a 99p deal. So say like the burger's normally say like it's $5. They do it for 99 cents. But when you do it, if you do it through the app online before you go pick it up, you can add all the different things to it. Like I add loads more salad. Oh, I'll show you a picture of it now. I wonder if that'll show on there. I add loads of salad. I add loads of extra this, extra that, extra onions, extra everything. And it's massive. By the time I get, it's quite a healthy meal. I wonder if you can see that. Hang on a second. Look at it. Oh, you can't really see it, can you? Oh, yes, you can. There you go. It's huge. It's absolutely massive. Be careful what I do. The meat is shit. But it's quite good. And then, here we go. This is what I also do. While I'm in there... Hang on a minute. I'll show you. Fuck it. This is where you get the bug. While I'm in there, I also fill up a bag of all their napkins. So I never run out of toilet paper. And then I do the salt and peppers. It's still full up. Then you've got all the sauces like salsa, sweet curry, barbecue, and so on and so on. And that's what I do. And so, really, I'll probably get about 10 times the amount of what I'm spending in there. So I've got plenty of salt, plenty of pepper.
So what you're saying is you're stealing.
No. How am I stealing? It's there for you to take. It's there. It's not for behind the counter.
Yeah, but it's usually there for you to take to put on your food, not to fucking supply you for the rest of your life.
Well, no, because obviously it's shit food. I'm going to need some toilet paper afterwards to wipe my ass. It just helped me compliment me.
They don't have to pay for your toilet paper. You got to pay for your own fucking toilet paper.
Well,
no matter how shitty, if you want to go eat there, it's not up for them to worry about your ass getting wiped. It's you that's supposed to worry about it.
Well, then they should cook less shit food.
No, don't go there then.
No, well, at the end of the day, I get my money's worth.
Oh, I would say so.
Oh yeah. Seeing as they fucking give us plastic, they took the plastic straws away now, and they're giving us those fucking stupid cardboard things. I've stopped myself. I'm going to be getting a knock on the door in a minute.
Hey, Raymond, how's it going? Yeah, he's got wrecked degrees with me. Thief. You can get metal straws that are fucking bent on the end, or you can get them straight. And these are kind of small. They're for straight liquids. I got a bigger straw, metal, for sucking milkshakes through. And I got cleaning brushes when I got the freaking things. It came with it. Not that I ever used them. All I use them for is hoot and hash and stuff like that. Pretty good today, Random.
What do you think of this picture, Myron? Right, it's a friend of mine painted this picture, and I did a photograph of it. I'm going to scan it properly later. But what do you think of that? How nice is that?
Well, a little avant-garde, but yeah.
I think it's quite a funky picture. I mean, obviously, look, you're not seeing. I've just printed it from on normal paper, and then tomorrow, oh, that's the point. I better order it in a minute. Tomorrow, I got some big A4, A3 paint photo quality picture. You can't see the colours. I should have shown you tomorrow, really.
I could see the colours on it.
Yeah, they're a bit dull, and they're not. On the original, they pop out. You know, they're really vibrant and bright. But I do love arts. You know, that's quite creative. That's a funky one. So I took a picture, and I got Adobe Photoshop, and then tomorrow I'll edit it a bit, and that was for my camera on my phone. I just took the picture and printed it off.
Why don't you take it in? Slowburger says get a tattoo of it.
It's nice. I think it's a nice picture. It's just funky. It just looks. I mean, actually,
get a tattoo of it.
If Myron, if God did Myron's as a giraffe, it looks like he's had a few. He looks like he's had a couple of.
It looks like his teeth are knocked out of his face to his left side.
It was a bit fucked. It looks like he's enjoying life.
Well, thanks, Slowburner. That was from Josh and Julie.
If you got a steam iron, Myron, just go. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, get a bit of steam on it so it drops all the creases out of it.
Who cares?
I know.
It's sort of semi-plastic too.
Oh, I see. Yeah, polyester.
Yeah. And it's not going to stay there forever, just maybe a month or two, and then, I don't know. Move it to the wall, or I might move it outside, but.
Yeah, neighbours. Yeah, I love that.
Well, fuck the neighbors.
No. I'm saying that. No, I'm being no, I'm not being sarcastic when I say that.
My neighbors are leaving. These ones here are leaving. This side.
I thought they were
South of
nice
me.
ones. They're nice ones, aren't they?
No, they're nasty.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Well,
So,
they're not nasty, but they're really standoffish.
oh, how old are they?
Religious cunts. Just deeply, deeply religious.
How old are they?
Well, about my age. He drives pretty slow. She drives like a fucking race car driver.
What, leathers?
No, just speed.
Sounds a bit kinky.
I don't even know how she can touch the fucking gas pedal though when she has to move the seat because he's got a belly bigger, way bigger than mine. And she's just a tiny little thing.
Not many kids, then.
I don't know, 2 or 3, I think. I'm not really sure. You know, it's hard to tell because I never talked to be so. They pretty much ignored me right from the first day they moved in.
2 seconds. I just need to.
Yeah, it could be longer than that. I'll give you a couple of minutes.
Not powder my nose, but just go to the loo. I wish I could powder my nose.
Yeah,
Right, hang on.
you know, you could have just went.
Yeah, I know, because you might be talking to
Close
me.
the door. I don't want to be able to hear it.
No, I've got to go to the other. It's in the house. I'm out of the building, and I don't want to be out there listening to you talking to me and then saying you ignorant cunt. Reply then. While I'm sat there having a piss. Right, 2 seconds. So I have to tell you.
2 seconds. My equipment don't work that quick anymore. Hell, it never did. Two seconds. Maybe that's the problem with. I better not say it. Yeah, he probably is slow burner. I'm trying to do a soliloquy so you guys don't get bored. Close enough. And I don't know which one of UK's girls I was, but right away they knew pot plants. Yeah, me too, rascal.
Yeah. Right. So I just need a little bit of lemonade in my ale just to take this, give it a bit of a sweetness to it. There we go. I'm on point tonight. It's Tuesday nights, well, Tuesday afternoons are spent about 2 or 3 hours of fucking sorting out the recycling, the garbage for this, garbage for that, going around all the fridge freezers, making sure, well, fridges mainly, looking for any food that needs to be disposed of that the foxes can't eat, and yeah, and then checking all the bin bags because sometimes the kids put tins and plastic bottles in the wrong bags, and then the dustman the next day, or garbage man, whatever you want to call it, won't take it. And then we'll have to have it for another 2 weeks. That means we've had it for a month, rotting away. Silly little things in life that make you feel like fucking Adolf Hitler.
makes you feel like you're being led by Adolf Hitler or run by Adolf Hitler, but don't make you feel like Adolf Hitler.
Can't be asked with it all being sat outside, especially in this weather. It's not so bad in the winter because it's cold. But when you've got like a chicken carcass or something like that that's been left in a bin, and it's a black dark bin that absorbs the heat from the sun, it can get a little bit funky, to say the least.
So, you're not going to eat it again.
No, but I don't want to keep smelling it every time I walk into the house.
Well, you could throw, every time you do a chicken carcass, throw in some baking soda with it.
More expenses. It's more unnecessary expenses. I'm trying to economize on everything I can at the moment. I did say to people months ago, things are going to fucking shit's going to hit the prices and that. And it is. It's say like this thing called this Lurpak butter, which is shit anyway, because it's about 70% fucking vegetable.
I went to the grocery store last week. I bought pepperoni, and I'm sure it's $1 cheaper than last time I went in there. About, I don't know, 2-3 months ago. Hey Gaga, how's it going? It's been a while.
Hey, go. Now things are going up massively, and even though there's no reason to, they will use the excuse of the Ukraine and there's no wheat and Putin and the oil and that's why the gas prices are going up. So you've got everything is going fucking sky mental at the moment. I mean, I'm glad I bought loads of stuff like things like toothpaste and silly little things like shower gels and all that kind of stuff that have got a longevity of storage. Because they're going to go up, so you might as well try to save the money now instead of getting into.
We grow more food than we can eat, like quite a bit. We have lots of food exports.
Yes, which is good.
Mostly to the States, but some goes to China. Oh, Roscoe, things are crazy all over the fucking world. All the rich people think that they know what's best for the rest of us. Well, fuck them, they don't. But they want to make us, they want to be our puppet masters is what they want to be.
I wouldn't have said the whole world, Myron, because I think it's more the Western world, the Western style world. When you look at places like Venezuela, Colombia, Peru, Portugal, even Portugal, yeah, it's bad, I think. But the other ones, and then India.
How about in the Middle East and China and Japan and all those countries too? If we're going to do the whole world, that's, I was just going by what I knew so far.
Yeah.
And now
I mean, I normally judge a country by its gas prices as well.
Sloberger says England has more weed than they can smoke.
Hey, listen, slow burner. Don't laugh, Myron. Like I said, we are the biggest exporters in Europe of weed, but it's illegal for us to buy it.
I know. Why don't you guys put pressure on your government?
Oh, they do. Of course they do. But too many government.
Well, there's not enough people putting pressure on them. You should be helping them if you would like it legalized. The more names that are in there, the fucking sooner it'll be legalized. If everybody in England that isn't in government says, hey, we want it legalized, and right away, the fucking government might have to do it.
No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. We want cheaper gas. They could reduce it if they wanted to. The amount of profiteering that they make on this green agenda taxes and the government taxes and then the tax on that, but it could be so cheap. Considering that the price of a barrel of oil today is the same as what it was in 2008, I believe. 2008. It's the same price as then. And I'll tell you what now, it wasn't £2 a fucking litre in 2008. there'd been a riot. But people are just like, okay. I mean, we are starting to have little protests now. Like yesterday in England, our main freeways, or motorways, whatever you want to call them, they had a go slow, where they wasn't blocking or stopping the traffic. They're just driving slowly. But then the
Yeah, I
police
know
started.
what it means.
Yeah, the police started arresting people for driving under 30 miles an hour. And although most of the motorways in England now, where they're normally 70 miles an hour, have been reduced to either 40 or 50 because of roads that are not existent.
Over here, if you're on a major freeway, you're supposed to keep up with the flow of traffic, really. If everybody else is speeding, you're supposed to speed too. If everybody else is driving slow, you drive slow too. But over there, you got different rules.
And so a little while ago, we had these fucking eco warriors super gluing themselves to the motorway, putting super glue on their hands and the motorway and all the roads so people couldn't get anywhere. And it stopped ambulances, fire services from getting anywhere. But on the freeway, no one got arrested, by the way. You know, our police were turning up to these demonstrations and giving them water to drink. Not arrested them. But yeah, yesterday, people are protesting about the cost of living, that they can't get to work. You know, can't do this, can't do that. Because it is fucking extortionate amount of money for the fuel at the moment. And they were getting arrested. But they weren't blocking. They weren't stopping the ambulances. On our freeways, there's a thing called like an emergency lane. But no one's allowed to go in. It's only for like if you break down or for emergency cars to go down there at high speed when the traffic's too much. There was no reason. There's no reason. So you can see who the government, what side they're on. So it's just fucked. It's absolutely fucked over here.
Government's on the side of mayhem. As long as there's mayhem going on, they've got a reason for being.
And dividing. I mean, here we go. This is how.
What do you mean they're dividing?
They're dividing us. They're trying to like get us all
Well,
against each
no.
other.
What the hell does that have to do with anything I said there? Because it sure doesn't. No, I can't remember what I said, but I know it was not about dividing.
Well, no, because where they're like look, so like you got people that are super gluing their hands to the motorway.
Yeah, but it's all under causing mayhem. It doesn't matter if it's dividing or not. And
yeah,
Rascal, hold it. Rascal, it doesn't matter who owns Google, whether they're liberal or not liberal. They're fucking idiots. And Google is the parent company of YouTube. They're fucking idiots too. And while we're at it, Trudeau, you can go fuck yourself. And take your fucking ignorant pigs with you. Okay, now you can go on. I feel a little bit better, UK.
Good. Here's another one. Listen to this, right? I'm not bullshitting. I'm making this up. This is exactly how it is. Right. Have you heard of an artist called John Constable?
Nope.
He's an old English oil painting artist. Yeah. John Constable, and there's a few other, you know, the old, like the Italian fine oil paints. Yeah. So what's happened is we've got these, you know, like galleries where you can go and look at these beautiful paintings painted hundreds of years ago. They're like the masters of art, you know, the original ones. These motherfucking eco warriors have gone in and super glued their hands to the frames in the protest of no more oil. It's an oil painting. like that oil painting is damaging the environment. Can you believe that? So fair play to them in one respect. They didn't super glue their hands to the actual painting. They did it to the frame on the side. But even so, the frame is a beautiful gold gilded carved frame. So that would have to be repaired.
Okay, but nothing to say that that was made with petroleum oil. It was just an oil painting. They
Yes.
use mineral oil a lot in oil paintings.
There you go.
Yes.
Now you can see the madness of it all. Can you see the madness of it all? And they probably got dropped off by their mummy and daddy from their lovely suburban house in their Range Rover or BMW X5 or X6. Okay, darling, I'll pick you up later. Because most of these fucking eco warriors come from really posh people. You know, they've got the money and everything. And they drive around.
Yeah, because they're the only ones that could afford to do it.
Yeah. And the thing is, while it was happening, Myron, you know, the press were there, so they obviously knew about it, and they're filming it. And the people that run the building just stepped back. They couldn't do nothing. They're not allowed to touch them, not allowed to stop them. Say, like if you're in a nightclub and you come out with a glass in your hand, or you come out and try to get into night, the doorman can fucking kick you all around the car park, and nothing will happen. So the priorities and things in life at the moment. Not that I agree with the violence, but fuck me, someone's trying to destroy something or something like that.
It's been like that for quite a while now. It's just that you're finally starting to notice it.
No, I've seen it. It's just thinking the balance. Where's the balance in life at the moment? The common sense. They're allowed to get away with it. It's a woke agenda.
It's like they're letting the fucking gays run us too. Over here, they got fucking gays in the schools and teaching and as far as I'm considering, corrupting the kids.
Yeah, well, I'll agree with you on that because corruption at that age, it is corruption. At an older age, 17, 18, education about different sexes, well, not different sexual preferences. There we go, that's the word. Yes, but not when they're little kids. Beta blockers and telling them there might be a boy or might be a girl at the age of 3, 4, 5 years of age. Let kids be fucking kids. If it was an action man, let him have an action man.
Yeah. But some people think they know so much about other people's bodies that they like to fucking try and run them. A lot of liberals like to do that by the sounds of it.
Yeah, because if I chop my dick off, doesn't make me a girl. It makes me a fucking idiot. It makes me an idiot who ain't going to get to fuck no birds.
I thought of it, and I don't have to fucking call them a girl or a woman or I can call them by any fucking name I want.
It's just gone a bit bizarre, you know. All this.
Well, yeah, the whole fucking world is. I understand that. It's been going bizarre for quite a while.
Past 20 years. 20 years. Go.
Well, we let the rich run the fucking country right there. They ain't rich because they're the nicest people or their relations were the nicest people, their ancestors. They're rich because they like to fuck people over, usually. It's like, what's his name? Bill Burr, he says, Bill Gates, he says, he come on stage, he's wearing a polo shirt and jeans or something and shoes without socks. He says, what did he do? He didn't really do much. He had a team of fucking guys behind him. And when he wanted something, he'd say, well, I want to get all the songs that I can in this phone. You guys get on it. But when he walked out on stage, it was just him because he was the only inventor. Just fucking assholes.
I mean, what's this agenda all about? What is it trying to achieve? I mean, like 50 years' time, if we get invaded by aliens, what are we going to do? Oh, we're offended by your saucer. We're offended by you trying to kill us. What are we gonna do? Stand up and fight, or just go? I want to go
Well,
to my.
they get that shit in like California and places like that where a bunch of the gays hang out together.
Shit,
But we don't get that kind of shit around here. The gays keep pretty fucking low profile. And I don't know why, because I do know why. There's other guys that ain't like me who are not as nice. I know one guy when his brother when he told his brother that he was gay, his brother beat the shit out of him, and he told his dad, and his dad beat the shit out of him. So he moved away.
Look, I ain't got any problem with anybody being whatever they want to be. Don't stick it down my throat.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, just why? Because all right. So I mean, you got the gay pride march. Look, I know people that are gay. I ain't got a problem. I swear to God, I've got no problem with
Okay.
it.
First thing I would do is I'd cancel that fucking thing.
But you don't have a.
Hey, is there a single white guy march?
It's, shut up,
So
bastard.
I would cancel a fucking gay pride thing.
Is there a straight white male march? That's what I was about to say to you, but you beat me into it in a way. Nothing, or man and a woman march. Like what's wrong with people like a man and a woman being together? It's being made to be frowned upon. Is that a thing that kind of like Bill Gates is up to, and all the other ones trying to decrease the population? Because
Yes, and that could be what all this fucking jabs are for too.
Oh yeah, we don't even see him go there, do we? On that one, and the Kool-Aid and all that stuff. There's some weird shit going on. Some weird shit. I mean, what is it?
Look good in Canada and the States, and by the sounds of it, over where you are too, the criminals get the best of everything.
And that's another thing as well, because where in Ukraine with Russia, the Russians were getting really fucked off with this Western agenda. I mean, they're very traditional in Russia, men being men and women being women and, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously there's gays in Russia.
Okay, just wait a second here.
What are the graphics on this? It's mental.
Girls, out.
Can I have some crisps?
Oh.
Oh, girls, why's everyone coming in? It's like a shopping mall. Yeah. Please. No, you're being good today. Oh, no. Don't walk on the glass. Oh, oh my God. So Daisy's looking for some, crisps. And I've got the pinball machine. And she started to walk on the glass on the pinball machine. Oh, God. I know the glass is toughened.
Why have you got so many cheese and onion?
Well, take the cheese and onion then.
I don't like cheese and onion.
Well, don't have nothing then.
I'm pissed off.
What do you say? Don't swear. Well, get down then, Daisy.
She asked me what I said, so I told you.
Right. Bit of an interlude there, guys, with Myron. I think one of the dogs wants a crap. I think that's the only rascal. I think that's the only. Well, one of the two things that's going to save this planet is either we get aliens coming here, it might bring the planet together, or Jesus. But I had to say that when Myron's out of the room. he might have a fucking cardiac arrest. Right, go on, guys. I can't see you. Daisy, go away. Yeah, but what's she robbing? Oh. One packet and go. What? No. Sit down. I'll go. Okay. Love you.
Myron's smoke free.
Yes. I wish you did it. I wish you did, Daisy. It might calm you down. Hiya, Judy. Must be time for another roll up, another tobacco, another cancer stick. 1 foot closer to death. Myron's still in it. I think, like I said, I think he's just either something's happened outside or he's just going to. I suppose you can't take the dogs out for shit. They just go out there themselves. Oh, I know what it is. I think it's Bear. You have to open a door for him rather, because it's scared of the that nylon, those things to stop the flies coming in. I might have to put some interlude music on in a minute. Like do 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 do. Oh, he's back. Must be sunny out there. Look at his glasses. He looks like a panda. Is it sunny out there, Myron? Oh, where's the audio? Is that me or you?
Not bad.
Oh, yes, you. So I went really quiet then. I thought I'd gone deaf.
I gotta agree with you there, Gaga.
Well, they convinced people of the Kool-Aid, didn't they?
Yes, it sure does, Julie.
They convinced people the reason why fuel's going up is because of Putin. Fuck me, anything's possible in this world.
Yeah, and that's bullshit too, because we don't get any fuel from there, so why should it affect us?
I know. You create your own fuel, don't you, in Canada?
Well, yeah, we got enough that we can sell to we've been selling to the States for years. I worked on a hole in I think it was January of 1976, and that fucker is still producing. It's still putting out. Was a natural gas well, but it's still putting out natural gas from 1976, January of 1976.
Wow. Do they do fracking in Canada?
Oh yeah.
Oh, look why you say that. Oh yeah, it's like we have beer over here.
Fuck, I don't like fracking.
Why not?
Because it fucking wrecks the earth.
What was
You don't know what when you got underground, they now have fucking natural gas coming up into through the water.
Oh, you mean
coming
leakage?
Out taps.
Leakage.
Leakage. It's not leakage. Well, it is leaking through the ground because they shattered it all with the fucking by blowing it up. It's the fracking.
So does that include pouring the water?
What's that?
Hang on a minute.
Yeah. What?
It must be .com on his Harley V8.
I'm gonna go move my truck out of this way.
Okay. So, all right. While you're doing that, what are you doing? Putting a pair of trousers on, or getting your car keys?
Get my keys.
So, Rascal, you put shopping mall and then laughed. What was that in relation to? Let's see if you've been lurking. Shopping mall, and you put a few smiley faces. Is that the shopping mall from a few days ago? Let me see if Bear, sit down. Good girl. A boy, rather. It's there. So I thought you was on about the shopping mall and you're laughing because the other day, Zelensky in Ukraine said that a Russian missile hit a shopping mall. F.A. Quiet. Hit a shopping mall with over 1,000 people in it. And you see pictures live that it happens. And there's only one car in the shopping mall. 1,000 people in there. But the shopping mall's been closed. Officially, Aleppo it's called. The guy who sold them all has been closed since March. The 3 missiles that hit next door, and the munitions that were storing weapons. And because some of the flames leaked over a little bit, it hit some of the weapons that have been stored. And that's what happened. It was all fake. And then you see the pictures. Fuck me, I work in CCTV. I wish I could buy a camera that would record a slow-mo a missile traveling at hundreds and hundreds of miles an hour. And they managed to freeze frame it. Load of bollocks. Bollocks. Nobody support the Ukraine, please. The people, maybe so, but not your government. It's all fake. You know, the latest thing about Snake Island. Russia left Snake Island because it is it's a little rock in the middle of nowhere that's indefensible. and yet you see Ukraine showing them how they liberated it and they bombed it. Their rockets can't reach that far. Oh dear. I think the governments are just using all this Ukraine thing just as an excuse, as a smokescreen and mirrors to try and fuck us even more with the cost of living, because they fucked up with the Kool-Aid, the lockdowns, and the money they gave out, and they got robbed and they're fucked over. That's what it's all about, smoke and mirrors. And to weaken Russia from the US. God, what's that all about, Myron?
Well, when my truck out.
Pardon?
Well, give me a chance to answer before you interrupt me.
I said pardon. Yeah, go on, sorry.
Hey, Ogre. I had to go move my truck out of the yard so as to get fucking more around where it's parked.
Oh, is that neighbours cutting your grass?
Yeah.
For $30?
Yeah.
They ain't just doing it now.
Yeah.
Is it, how long is it?
Well, in the backyard, it's probably at least that. And thick. In the front yard, it's about this and thin.
Have you ever thought about starting to grow some vegetables and stuff? Or getting someone to come... No, what I mean is someone coming in there and you share the land, do a 50-50. Like, what's his name? Guru was on about.
Well, everybody around here has their own property.
Well, you've got so much land there, haven't you, in Canada? Especially where you are. I don't know. Just have a look at your Facebook groups around you. There must be some kind of thing where, I mean, look, Josh and Judy, for instance, where they live, what they got, just basically a window box, haven't they? So there must, I don't know about where you are. There must be people that haven't got much land, or they're renting and they can't do it, and they want to start growing their own produce to become self-sufficient. Start prepping with what's coming ahead. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what your situation is like over there, but you got you got loads of land over there in Canada, and it's fertile as well, isn't it? It's not like as if you can't grow shit.
Just a short growing season in the summer, but yeah, we can grow fucking near anything.
So Rascal, what I'm trying to say is, like, Marlon's got a bit of land there, and obviously he's not really capable of going out there and digging, and turning the land over and farrio, what's the word I'm looking for? We turn it anyway, and growing. So what you could do is you can there's people out there who haven't got much land that'll come over to you and cultivate your land.
Not around here.
No, really.
Oh, fuck no. Everybody here, they would, if they're going to do that, they'd rather go help out a farmer, share in a farmer's plot.
Is it quite cheap, is it? Vegetables?
Well, I don't know if it's cheap, but if you're gonna grow, if you're gonna go big, you get out of town. You don't stay in town. You don't move to another person's yard in town. You find somebody out of town where you can use their garden or take half of it. But yeah, nobody uses any other place in town.
Rascal, that's not me calling. I'm your best friend here.
Welcome, Julie.
Have you heard from Life lately? Is he okay? His mum and everything?
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Well, as long as she's not in pain.
Yeah, comfortable.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much what I've been in. Oh, I'm my own hospice, but I've been in the hospice it'll be 12 years in September. Can't do nothing, just waiting around to die. That's hospice.
But, Myron, how do I say this without being offensive anyway? The difference between his mother and you is that she's terminal. Hang on, listen to what I've got to say. And what they will do is they'll start pumping her with morphine and everything to the point where it's painful.
I know exactly what they're gonna do. You think I'm not smart or what?
And then she won't be able to. She won't know who she is, what she is, or.
Well, hopefully they'll do that to her.
Yeah, but it will happen. It will happen. It does. I've seen it. It happened to my mother and other people I've known.
Oh, but there's always fuck-ups made too.
That's why I understand that he's doing as much as he can while he can with her, because while she knows who he is, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just wondering, a person like herself that's in this condition, I've never been able to see or find on YouTube or any reports of, say like it is you in your final days, and you're going to die soon, but instead of doing all that morphine and shit, doing the weed and the drug, like you're doing now, what the difference would be. It's an interesting thing because I'd rather be doing what you're doing now than have all these chemicals pumped into me that I don't know who I am or what day it is or
Catch you later, Rascal.
All right, take care, Rascal. Take care. Have a good evening, you stoner. So that'd be interesting to know. I haven't seen anything on YouTube or any reports or any documentaries where someone's doing it on an alternative way.
You can't. I don't think when you're that terminal. Fuck, morphine is
not smoke.
Anything should be allowed. Heroin.
Well, that's been
Anything,
used as well. Yeah.
hey, anything should be allowed for people that are terminal. If they can get heroin in them and it stops them from having pain, why not?
No. That's what I'm saying. But hang on, listen. Yes, to stop the pain, but as an alternative, I mean, with the morphine and that, like I said, you end up forgetting who you are, what day it is.
Hey. Weed, once the pain is so bad, we don't touch the pain.
Okay, that's what I'm
Or
looking.
like with me, I still got lots of pain even though I'm smoking weed. Weed don't touch the pain. Of course, morphine and fentanyl didn't either.
Okay, that's what I'm looking. That's what I'm looking for. I'm just wondering if
Well,
there's a better way to be more conscious about who you are still, but also block the.
by that time, you're so fucking battling the pain and shit, you don't give a shit who you are.
Yeah,
Do you
I
not
can't.
understand what it's like to be close to death?
Yeah,
When you're close to death, you don't care about anything that's going on in the world, really, because you're thinking about what's going on right around you.
and on the flip side, maybe it's a good idea to be that drugged up on the morphine and everything that it's more of an easier journey to the
Yeah,
other side. Yeah.
yeah. Whatever works to take away the pain. If they can do it with weed, fuck, fine, use weed. But
To make the
uh,
to make the inevitable less painful and less traumatic.
yes, yes. I just think when people die, they should be able to die as peaceful as possible.
And with dignity.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here, just a pause for thought on such
Yeah.
a subject. I mean, it happens to us all, doesn't it? It's just the way we go out, how we choose to go out. I mean, actually, funny enough, as we're talking about this subject, they're just debating now in England about having, is it euthanasia? Legal euthanasia, because it's illegal in this country now. Assisted death, say like
Yeah.
somebody's got cancer. I mean, you read about it all the time in the paper where, say like, I'm an elderly guy. Say like, I'm an elderly guy, pensioner. My wife's a pensioner. We've been together all our lives. Or it doesn't matter if you're all together all your lives or not. And then she's terminal cancer and she's suffering. And then you give her a lethal cocktail to get her out of her misery. I mean, you could be arrested for that and go to prison for murder.
Yeah, same over here. Fucking they did it to Kevorkian. He used to go around doing that. Assisted suicides, and they fucking prosecuted him for it. And
I
I
think
can't see anything the matter with it.
no.
As long as it's they have a fucking problem, not
Yes.
just a mental one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course, because you can
If
change
it's
it the next day.
if it's a serious medical problem, yeah, they should be able to fucking end it if they want. We're not slaves. We're not owned supposedly. But if they say we can't commit suicide, well, then we are owned.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think it's in Sweden or Amsterdam or somewhere like Norway. It's legal over there now. They've even designed like a pod, like a space age pod, like a capsule that you get into and you press the button yourself, and it slowly carbon monoxide or something puts you into sleep, and eventually you die. But you do it yourself. You get into this little capsule. It's like a cockpit of a fighter pilot plane, and you sit in it. You know, you've got your family around you. It closes down. You press the button, and you basically end your life yourself by pressing this button. A bit like, I mean, there's no difference between that. No, there is a difference actually. There's a better difference between that and then somebody just driving their car and driving into a pylon, you know, like into a motorway bridge or something, and killing themselves or
Oh,
jumping.
you're even a better looking corpse if you're breathing in the poison.
Exactly. You know, some people might jump in front of a train and stuff like that. This or jumping off a bridge. It's a much more humane way of doing it. That's Bear, isn't it?
No, the deep voice is Effie.
Oh, I thought that sounded like Bear. Is that because someone's in the garden cutting the grass?
Yeah, he's not in the garden. He's right outside in the front yard. Oh. I gotta go out and look at it.
Okay.
No, it's not there.
Bear. Wookies. Cats. Get out, cats. Bear. Who let the dogs out? Yeah.
1 or 2 onions.
Oh, one onion.
Chickens?
It's steaming.
No, not actually.
Pardon?
I'm doing your food fryer, aren't I?
What, our food?
What food if I pizza?
Oh, it's pizza earlier on as well.
Where's Karen gone?
Oh, neighbours are cutting the grass. Hello.
Have a snack.
Yeah, it's big neighbour over there.
Grapes. Apples. grapes.
Yeah, no. Out there, close that. Look, it's open now. Look, there's fruit in there. Fruit's good for you. I'll get that sandwich out there. Let's go for the boxes. Put it down there on the floor by the milk. Is there any other food in the fridges in the other one? Any rubbish, put it on the doorstep, please. Where's everyone gone? Oh, fuck it, I'm having another beer. I've had 1, 2, and a quarter litre of Spanish brandy, which is quite strong. I have a ruby ale, 5.5%, with a little drop of lemonade. Is there anybody in the chat? No? Yes? No? I think we're alone now. What the hell's that noise? Is there anybody in the chat? Yes or no? Come on, type 1, please. No? Fuck, I must be that boring. Right then, no one's in the chat. I'm just going to have to wait until Myron comes back. Oh, Judy, my saviour. I felt like Billy No Mates. Nobody scared everybody off in the chat. Oh dear. Right, just gonna have a quick look on Amazon in a minute.
Might have to get a new fucking lawnmower.
What's that, Myron?
Oh, my lawnmower just quit and it won't restart.
I can hear you out there, like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or like Jason from Halloween.
Well, it's not that bad.
But it was running, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was running and it quit.
And he has got the right mixture on the fuel, has he? Depending what, because you have to mix a bit. It depends on what mower it is. Some of them you have to mix a bit of oil in with the fuel.
Yeah, we don't have to do that over here. We're modern.
Fuck off. It depends. It depends on what lawnmower it is. If it's 2-stroke or 4-stroke.
Yeah. Well, over here, most of them were 4-stroke.
Yeah. What make of it? Was it? Briggs and Stratton? Honda?
I don't know. How about it secondhand 25, 30 years ago?
Oh, right. So are they cutting your lawn for $30 with your lawnmower?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like getting on a plane right now. Best lawnmowers to get in the Frymo. Do you get Frymos over there?
No.
It's like orange, and it hovers when you.
Yeah, we don't get them over here.
It glides. It glides. It's like
And how good it is it in tall grass? Hey. How good is that fly mowing tall grass?
hang on a minute. Wait for the dogs. How good is that?
Machine in tall grass.
Listen, when I was a kid, like I said, remember, my stepfather asked me when I was 13, what do you want for your Christmas present? I said I wanted a petrol limo. That cut grass is like 6 foot tall. You have to drag him back and forth a few times, but it cuts it. Good bit of kit. For a little skinny 13-year-old boy. And that's why I started to make my millions of lira.
Holy fuck.
What's going on, Myron?
Well, there's a little side-by-side John Deere cart going down the street, pulling a wagon with the girl in the wagon, and there's a girl on a little garden tractor, and she just went down the street and fucking slid her sideways to a stop.
It's all happening there tonight. You want to put some CCTV outside your building?
Oh, it's just 5-year-old or kids or so, 10-year-old.
So listen, your neighbours, they're cutting your grass for $30. How do they cut their grass? Their lawns?
Well, I get somebody else to do it for them sometimes, because they got a lawnmower last year and it only lasted a year.
Electric or petrol?
Gas.
Yeah, petrol.
There's not too many. Well, maybe in town there might be a few, but you can't mow a lot of grass with a fucking electric mower. In town it's not so bad, but we have, fucking estate properties. I think it was the house where my stepfather was born. When he sold off the farm, he kept that, and I can't remember if it was 6 or 10 acres. But even on a ride-on lawnmower, that would take him fucking damn near a whole day.
Right, I've just been sent a message by one of our valued people that join this channel. Now you're gonna have to put this in your calendar because obviously it must be quite important. I don't know if it's something to do with Canada because he's Canadian. Here we go. Get ready. Make sure you chalk this in your calendar. The International Day for People of African Descent will be celebrated for the first time on the 31st of August. Oh, that was last year. Through these observations of the United Nations aims to promote the extraordinary contributions of the African diaspora around the world, and it will eliminate all forms of discrimination against people from African descent. Is that true? I didn't know that existed. So we've got an African Day as well. August the 31st.
I didn't know that.
Nor did I. Oh, God, we've got everything, haven't we? We've got everything but us. We're the minority.
Black History Month in the States.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, my God.
The white people fucked them because they give them February the shortest month. And it's also the coldest month when the black people don't want to go outside.
By the way, if anyone's listening, we're not being racist. It's just the injustice of people being treated differently to other people when we should all be treated the same. There should be no difference in. And that's what causes the problems, and that's what causes the discrimination. That's what causes the fights and arguments. And people should wake up to see what's going on. I mean, who created it? Probably some higher power, just to say, oh, let's see what happens with that one. It's like lighting the fuse and running. Oh dear, it's all about it. Like I said, the divide thing. Oh, and now in England, now they're starting to say, oh right, we're gonna start wearing masks again. The Kool-Aid is starting to rise. Motherfuckers, fuck off.
I ain't wearing a mask.
Oh, I've never worn them. Listen, I must admit, at the very, very, very beginning, before I started looking around and seeing how the land lies, I did wear a mask a couple of times, only so I didn't get into a fight, more or less. Because I tell you what, if some motherfucker come up to me in a supermarket and said, "Oh, you're going to kill us, you're not wearing a mask," I'd have probably headbutted them. But then we educate ourselves and become wise. But I'll be honest with you, Myron, I thought that COPD and asthma, I found it hard to breathe. I struggled, like walking around. I noticed my heart rate going up, and not from anxiety or anything like that, just from, lack of oxygen. It's a horrible thing to do.
Well, get a different mask.
No, I've tried. Look, I've got a friend of mine who works in surgery in a hospital, and they got me the expensive ones with the PPF filters. And even then, you can only wear a mask for 20 minutes. Those type of disposable ones.
Why do you need a fucking filter on it anyways? You're not fucking using it to stop yourself from catching it. The only thing a mask does is to stop you from spreading it as easy to other people by stopping your spray.
Right, so
all it does, it doesn't do fucking anything else, no matter what they tell you.
Right, these like sanitary towels with a bit of string on it that generally people wear. You walk out into the a cold air and go like that, like when it's frosty outside and you breathe and you get the steam coming out your mouth. Those things are shit. They're just even if you put 2 or 3 of them on your face, the air escapes outside your nose.
You don't even know what it is to be shit because you don't know what it is for it to get cold either. Try wearing masks over here when it gets to 40 fucking below.
All right, stop trying to point to call.
You want to wear it to keep your face warm,
Oh,
but you don't want to wear it because it restricts your
in your case, stop your moustache and beard frosting up. So you got different types of PP. Oh, you still there, Myron? Myron, you cut yourself. Oh, fuck's sake! I think he's. I don't know if anyone else still in here. I think he's cut the channel by mistake, and I'm backstage on my own. What am I? Right, Judy, are you still there? Or anyone else? Just press number 1 or something, please. Welcome to the God Bless UK channel. I expect my subscription to go up by 100,000 within the next 10 minutes. Now Myron's gone. Right, I'm gonna. Hey, he's back. Myron, welcome to the channel. I might make you a moderator.
Myron,
Gonna put you up there.
we got no sound.
Isn't it real wire?
And you're black and white. You can't.
Yeah.
Can you hear me on your device? Oh yeah. There's like
You can't hear
20-second delay on it. What's going on? We got no sound. There's like 20-second delay on it. What's going on? There's no sound. There's like okay, I got sound on my end.
there.
What happened to UK?
He's down in the.
You're on mute, Myron.
This picture's still screwy.
Yep, no sound from you, bud, at all. Nothing.
We got your picture. You're all white.